Hello everybody, welcome back to Mind Your Money. Thank you Legacy Builders for being here. If you are new, thank you for clicking on the video. Please don't forget to click thumbs up here and subscribe if you like content about talking about managing money, budgeting, saving, and getting out of debt. I record my videos very early in the morning and I batch record on Sundays. So it is 7 o'clock on Sunday morning, December 12th, and you will see this video on December 13th. Okay, I like to set up our paychecks, our allocations, and set goals for the week ahead. So I am planning for our paycheck that we expect to receive on the 17th of Friday. That's myself and my husband. Okay, I am a part of a family of 5, so we are documenting our journey to financial freedom while we build generational wealth. Okay, and we start with the budget. So I'm releasing this video on the 13th, and we have 3 bills this week that are due. Okay, I have internet bill or Wi-Fi for Spectrum, life insurance for myself, and cell phone. All of our bills, with the exception of rent and life insurance, is paid by our credit card. So I have an expense video coming out on Wednesday the 15th that will share what we spent from the week of the 5th to the 11th. However, I already paid our cell phone bill last week on the 6th because I wanted to get ahead of the game because we were expecting a little bit less income that week, so I paid it ahead of time. My life insurance is actually going to come out from a checking account that has a cushion in it, so the cushion will eat that charge and we won't worry about that. Internet bill is actually supposed to post today. It more than likely won't post until tomorrow after this video is already released. However, we are 1 month ahead, which is why we use our credit card to pay for our expenses, and then we pay back the credit card when it's time to reconcile the credit card every Sunday. So you won't see any bills, any individual bills listed in my paycheck budget, okay, in the allocations, because we set aside a lump sum of money every week to put towards an account that pays all of our next month's bills. So hopefully as I go through the allocations and I explain it, you'll understand. But if anything I say is not clear, ask me anything in the comments. I would love to, talk to you and hopefully clarify anything. Yummy. You ate all your strawberries? Yes, I have a 2-year-old, okay, who decided to wake up at 6:30 when I was recording my first video.
I want more.
Okay, I'll get you some more strawberries. All right? Okay. So, for this week, I'm thinking we can have 5 no-spend days. All right? Because it's the week before Christmas. We have all of our Christmas things, all of our decor. Okay, honey. So let me go and give him some strawberries. Don't push it. I'm coming. Just hold on a minute. Okay. He has his strawberries. So I forgot where I ended, but I'm thinking we'll have 5 no spend days this week, hopefully. Because I'm trying to see if we can keep our variable expenditures down, not to spend too much. Because we already have what we need for Christmas, except for a ham. My husband said, oh, let's get a ham. I said, okay. We have more money in the Christmas fund, so that should be fine. Oh, groceries. Let me talk to you about that before we do our allocations very quickly. Okay. So I keep creating a meal plan every single week. I probably should take this out because I don't know if it's going to be in the frame. Yeah, I'll take it out. So this is the meal plan that I created for the week of December 12th, okay? I make sure to highlight any Ibotta deals so I know how to shop, because sometimes with Ibotta, you have to get specific items in order to get cash back. Sometimes they give you cash back when you have any receipt, if you buy any brand of milk, any brand of eggs, stuff like that. But certain items like this week they have shredded cheese. You have to buy a specific brand in order to get the cashback rebate. So I like to highlight that on there. And then I created my meal plan for Monday is lasagna with a salad. Tuesday would be stuffed shells. Wednesday would be curry chicken. Thursday would be tacos with wings. Friday we'll have breakfast for dinner, whatever that might be, because we have enough stocked in the pantry that we can make any kind of oatmeal or porridge or pancakes, things like that. And then stewed beef and broccoli on the weekend. I have over 700 points. Yes, baby love. I just need a few more minutes, okay? $173 is left in the budget for the month of December. And remember, we are going to buy one more thing we need for Christmas, which is the ham, and that will come from our Christmas budget since we don't need to pull from our regular grocery budget for the month. I budgeted $77 for all of these food items. Taking into account, some of them is going to result in cashback rebates from Ibotta, and then I'm going to get $7 off from Stop and Shop. So when we do our budget closeout, I'll just revamp how much I actually spent and if I was able to stay under that $173 budget. Okay, so that's how I do our grocery meal plan, and I'm trying to stick to that as much as possible. I was giving us $100 per week to budget with, but we were always going over. So I said, instead of that, let's just look at the monthly budget and subtract whatever we spend that week from that, and then use that as a guide for every week. So hopefully, because next week is Christmas week, we'll be feasting on the food that we've already prepared for Christmas. I don't know. We'll see how it works. But that's our grocery and meal plan for December 12th, the week of December 12th. Okay. Let's move back into, here we go. Okay, so our top goals for the month: save $500 to the emergency fund, invest $267 between the IRA and our Robinhood brokerage, and then also save $150 for our 3 boys. And stick to the budget, give with a grateful heart. I am focused on growth. So even though our first 2 paycheck budgets of the month were less than what we had previously expected or what we planned, we're still moving forward. This week, we're actually going to be working with a little more income. So that is, again, a blessing, and I am grateful for it. Now, normally, what I would do is I would fill this out and then review it with you, but this time I'm going to write in our categories and the dates, and then I will speed you through that part and come back and talk to you about how we planned out this budget. Okay, so the income that we're going to be working with is $1,000, and we are receiving the child tax credit. However, they made an adjustment. We got a letter. Apparently, the last payment was, they paid us more than they should have or something like that. So we're not sure how much that will be. We'll use that to put towards the savings when it comes. But for our budgeted allocations, $120 to giving, $400 to next month's bills. Okay, this is where we pay all of these expenses right here, all of those fixed expenses, including our food budget. So everything that is in this next month's bills account is related to all of these expenses here. All right, so that will bring us to $520. Daddy's coming from work, okay? Yes. 400. What?
I poop.
You okay, Josiah? Mommy's gonna clean you up right now, okay? Okay, 480 is left over. Laundry, my husband's spending, my spending, our 3 boys' spending, and Celebrate You, we're pulling that out in cash, except for my husband. My husband gets his by Zelle, so that's a digital transfer. We're going to take out the money that we need for our cash spending, plus the Celebrate You New Year's Savings Challenge. There's a giveaway involved in this, so check the description box for the rules to enter and to participate in the challenge. There's a $50 Amazon gift card being given away, so please make sure to follow the rules in the description box. The emergency fund is getting $200, and that brings our variable and envelopes total to $320 with $160 left over. And we're going to pull $114 to be digitally transferred to all of these purpose funds, aka sinking funds, which are short-term savings. So we're going to choose 5 each week going forward, probably throughout 2022 as well, to put money towards these specific funds. We have 10, but we're focusing on 5 right now. So wellness will get $20. It has a goal of $2,000, so we're making our way up towards that slowly but surely. $20 for clothing, $25 for Christmas, $25 for the vehicle fund, and $24 for Amazon. That leaves us with $46 to work with. So we're going to contribute $21 to the 52-week challenge. Daddy's coming. Just hold on, okay?
Daddy loves you.
Okay, Daddy loves you too. Invest $25 into Robinhood. So that's how we plan on using this $1,000. Okay, life with kids are busy. They keep you busy. Especially when they're 2. Okay, so I think I went over everything. We are going to invest $25. This is how we plan on using the $1,000 that we're going to be budgeting with this week. I'm catching up with next month's bills because, again, all of these bills here to the right or to the left that are on the screen is what we're focused on paying in January, okay? Based on our December numbers. Also, Celebrate You, we have 2 more paychecks in the month also because it's a golden month for us. So there's 1 extra paycheck that we expect to receive that will help us to close out the year strong. For our cash breakdown, the places where we put cash. Laundry.
Mommy, what's that? What's that?
That's a box, honey, that you're playing with. All the expensive toys we buy, and he likes to play with the box. But that's okay. Don't go into Joseph's room, baby. You want mommy to put on a show for you? Let's watch Coco Melon, okay? Okay, editing Tasha, voiceover Tasha here. So my 2-year-old was watching Coco Melon and it got a little bit stressful, so I had to take a few breaths. So I'm just writing in the different envelopes that I'm going to be stuffing, mostly for laundry, for our spending, and also the emergency fund, which is a digital transfer, but I just like to put this here so I remember what we did. So after I fill this out, I'm going to write in the amounts that we're going to put into each envelope or each fund, and then I'll do the cash denomination breakdown. The amounts are pretty much the same, obviously.
Wow.
We're not changing them here. And 200, which will be transferred. Okay, and then cash denomination breakdown. The easiest part for me is that I pull this from the ATM, and the ATM gives me 10s and 20s, so I don't have the option to get 5s. Again, we keep all of our bill paying money, our income that we transfer to a bill paying account with Capital One. So there are none close by in our area, so we have to use an ATM, and the ATM gives you limited amount of denominations. But for the sake of the breakdown, I am going to use one $20 bill. For my husband's spending, he's getting his transferred by Zelle into his separate spending account. My spending, I want, am I doing this right? Ooh, 2 10s for me. My son, Jordan, I think I'm going to give him 2 10s also. Of course, the middle child, and the baby will get $10 each. Celebrate You will get $20, and the emergency fund was transferred. So altogether, 2, 4, 5, 6 10s and 2 $20 bills. This is $60, and this is $40 for a total.
Mommy, this boots.
Yes, honey, I know, baby.
Wow.
Okay, so that's a total of $100. So $100 is being pulled out, but again, the total 200, 20, 40, 60, 80. That's another 100, $320 in total is what our variable and envelopes come up to. But again, emergency fund is digital. My husband's spending is digital. And my money thoughts for this week. Stay consistent and persistent towards your goals. Every single one of the goals we have is to, 1, put $500 to the emergency fund. 2, invest $267 at minimum. We can't give up on these things. It's those transfers. It's those weekly transfers. It's those weekly savings and investings that build up your portfolio, that build up your reserves. And this is why I have to remind myself to stay consistent. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? It was a grand place. But listen, it took time. And guess what? I also have to remind myself to finalize our fire numbers. And if you didn't watch the last video, or if you missed that part of the video where I talked about our request for financial independence, not sure about the retire early part, but we are pushing ourselves to reach a certain number in our portfolios and also our savings, because the emergency fund is the foundation. If you don't have a solid emergency fund, then building up all of those portfolios is not going to mean much if you have a serious fire, if you have a serious life issue and you don't have the liquid cash to help get you out of it or get through it. That's why the emergency fund is so important. Otherwise, if we had the emergency fund already, we would be investing more than 15% of our income, because we're already a month ahead on expenses. We're already out of debt. So the only thing left to do is to build towards our fire number. So make sure you stay tuned, because I will be sharing more about that in the coming new year. So that's that. This is our priority goal, the emergency fund. Oops. My little baby is under my desk. He's knocking everything. That is today's video. I hope it was enjoyable to you. I hope that I shared something that inspired you or encouraged you in some way. And I hope that you guys continue to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Have the most wonderful day whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Okay. Josiah, I hope I did everything that I said.